Oh, okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Just let the intro play.
No one's gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
People aren't just gonna instantly be at the stream.
I know, but I'm gonna put this on YouTube after. So.
Hey,
Okay.
Charmander, you're the re-MVP.
All right, I almost played the intro 3 times. All right, hold on.
Don't do that.
All right, we should be live right now.
All right, yeah.
All right, nice.
What is going on, everyone? Tassifisher here, bringing you guys another podcast live stream, and today we're going to be talking about the Team Flare arc. There's so much to talk about. We recently got scans showing us what's going to go down in this upcoming month. Zygarde versus Zygarde, a 1-hour special. All these upcoming episodes that have to do with each single character battling a pivotal character in the Team Flare arc. Like I said before, so much to talk about. And today with me to discuss all these things is...
Hey guys,
Hey.
DJ Sock Puppet here.
Hey, what's on everybody? This is Alpha Evie.
And today we have two special guests. Introduce yourselves.
I'll go first. Hi, everybody. I'm Tyrone the God 3.
And
Hey everyone, my name is Nick of Awesomeness, and the hype is real.
the hype is indeed real. Before we start, we're just setting up the stream right now, so we're just going to be rambling about anime and certain other stuff, just for you guys to get in here, just saying hello in the chat and all that. But in the meanwhile, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that we just started the stream. I know there's a little bit of you guys here, so we're just gonna wait a bit till we get some more people as well.
Right.
Sounds like a plan.
And I just got an ad for my own stream. Yay.
Wow.
The tables have turned.
When will your greed end? Ad revenue.
I surprise myself sometimes.
Give yourself money, Tasso.
That's how it's done. 2 minutes late. Yes, we are 2 minutes late.
Thanks a lot, Poplio.
Nice, we got 26 people. So far, so good. We just started.
Hi, guys.
The tables have turned. Oh yeah, we gotta have some banger music. Give me 1 second.
But in the meantime,
Harambe, come on.
Oh,
I know you
Harambe.
wanna.
Oh
risk
yeah. So
Yes, risk it.
while we are
Hurrah.
waiting for everyone to tune in to the stream, I actually have something to show the audience, and I think you guys are gonna appreciate the time and effort I put into making this. And hopefully you guys can leave your
It's
condolences.
just fantastic.
Yeah. All right, here we go. There we go. If you guys didn't see, if you guys don't remember him saying that, you are watching the wrong episode or the wrong anime.
I didn't watch Mega Evolution Act 5.
Exactly.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
but
I can't believe they kept that in the dub. That's crazy.
I know.
I know. Can
You
you
guys-
believe it?
You guys need to go rewatch the episode if you missed this. Ooh, you guys like this song. Nice. Looks like I made a right choice. Alright. Right. Alright, so I think we could start since we got a decent amount of people here. Let me just lower the song a little bit.
But guys,
Congratulations to you guys too. Yeah, you guys came so fast.
I know. You guys are
so
surprising.
guys, let's talk about the event that's going on right now.
The team
no-
play.
And no, I'm not talking about the Rio Olympics. I am talking about the Fried Cook Games. But yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. SpongeBob already taking a few medals back to his pineapple home. Patrick with his Rocky got a few medals.
My name's not Rick.
Best way to kill time, best way.
And unfortunately for Tortellini, didn't win any medals, but they managed to achieve some new records.
That is true.
Nice.
I heard that Michael Phelps got his 19th medal. That's pretty cool. One more, man. One more for 20.
Yes. No, he actually got 20 medals right now.
Pokemon 20.
Oh, yeah, it's 20 right now, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
That means Ash winning the league is confirmed.
that.
Pretty much.
Indeed.
So we need to have Michael Phelps win one more medal, and more siblings confirmed.
Right.
Yeah.
All of these things confirmed because of one guy acquiring 20 medals. This is how the world works, people. It works in
It's
mysterious
very
ways. It's
mysterious.
best not to
Yep.
question it.
The pressure's on. The pressure's on that guy.
He has 21? Wait, what?
21.
21.
Yeah, what?
Okay, so I think that's enough rambling. Let's jump
Rambling.
straight into the scans. I know you guys are super excited about the new info that just dropped. We are as well. So let me just
Yes.
switch up the template real quick and we'll get started. Alright.
Yeah, in the
bam.
meantime, I'm gonna. Okay.
Okay, and the template is up. So, what do we want to tackle first? I think the scans we didn't talk about previously, the ones showing Lysandre overlooking Lumiose City and the roots are coming out. Like, what's up with that? I mean, there's so many theories about this. Like, obviously the weapon that he has to do something with the roots popping up.
Yeah,
but why?
obviously.
But
Yeah,
why
Especially
destroy
since he
Lumiose
hit his
City?
predatory.
Why? What's his plan?
Because Lumiose City is obviously what the Kalos region is known for, and if you destroy a national monument like Lumiose City, then you're making a message, and that's just the same with like any terrorist group. No offense to those who are sensitive about the subject of terrorists. Terrorists usually attack areas that are monumentally known, so that they can create a message. It creates fear and intimidation. So if you destroy something like Lumiose Tower, what Kalos region is known for, it's basically their Eiffel Tower, people are going to know about it faster than if he destroyed like Konorama, Komori City.
Right.
So basically, just sending a message out to the people, letting them know who's boss. That there's no reason for them to try to stop it because they have all the power in the world to prevent that from happening.
And
You
yes,
bully,
I
you bully the
really-
toughest. Yeah, you bully the toughest kid in school, you'll never be bullied.
yeah, and yes, exactly, KG. We don't want Clements to go to Yellow region. That's it in a different way. Lysander's doing this for a good reason.
He has a beef
Yeah.
with Clement that we don't know about. It happens in off-screen land. Anyway, yeah, so we obviously see that happening in the scan, but we also see him with his right-hand man, the scientist. I forgot what his name is again. Do you guys know?
Zerosic.
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 Yeah, there we go.
Guy with the cool voice.
Exactly. And the awesome hairdo. But yeah, there's an upcoming title that's gonna have to do with Clemont and Zerosic, a battle between the two, trying to take who's gonna be in charge of the Lumiose Tower. So that's very exciting to see. Your thoughts on that?
Especially since Clemens gets spotlight finally, and not in a chill episode. In an important episode. Finally, it took them long enough.
Right. I mean,
I agree.
you know, it's crazy to think we're gonna get another Clement episode. I thought we were done with those, but like they came out of the park with this one. It's like no one saw this coming. So it's great to see Clement having one more final episode dedicated to him. Not saying that he's not gonna get enough screen time for the future episodes, but yeah, it's just good to see that he's gonna have a main focus and one last episode. It kind of reminds me of Avatar: The Last Airbender, the final 4 episodes where every character has to defeat this pivotal enemy.
Right.
So it's kind of like that. So I can't wait to see his battle between them. What are your thoughts on this
Right.
battle?
It's like for a while, like it seemed like Clement's just kind of taking a backseat to everything. He's been
Pretty
resorted
much,
to just comic relief and nothing else, and I've been kind of like disappointed by that because, like, especially where everything's wrapping up, I think all the characters still need some time to shine and not just completely focus on Ash. So I think it's cool that it seems like this whole episode is dedicated to just Clement having a scientist to scientist battle with Zerosic here. I think it's gonna be really exciting. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think that a lot of people, including myself, really want this battle to happen, and look what we got. It's it's going to end up happening, much to the surprise of most of us. And the fact that DJ, you did bring up a good point, how DJ, not DJ, DJ in the anime confirmed. But anyways, Clement has been taking this back seat within the XY gang. When was the last time we got a Clement's focused episode?
The last one
I
we
believe
got was
that's the one
actually
with
not
Lily.
so,
It was like
so
that kind of like Wipeout course style.
we
yeah.
we actually got one not so far back in the Ingenuity Festival right before the league.
Oh yeah.
But still, that's
Yeah.
like that was just basically the
Yeah.
comic relief type thing.
Yeah, I was
So
like,
it's like
yeah.
even
Yeah,
that
okay.
debatably wasn't about him. It was just sort of he likes science,
Yeah.
and that's
So there
all
you
they
go.
really focused on. Yeah, like they didn't focus on Clement as a whole. The weird part was that Clement was oddly more athletic than everybody that day.
Apparently.
But other than that, Clement himself didn't get developed. Like the episode actually
Yeah.
revolved more around Chespin, Pancham, and Pikachu's little antics, and basically what's the magic house or the fun house.
Right. And what I'm specifically getting at is, episodes focusing on Clement in terms of development. I don't think we've had that in a while now. And
like basically like after Lumio's gym battle, Clement just kind of fell off the map.
oh yeah,
Pretty
he's
much.
been yeah.
Well, and
But-
that's the problem that you run into with gym leaders being your traveling companions. You don't have much to do with them because outside of the gym, what did they do? I remember when Ash beat Brock. Really, other than the cooking, what did he do?
I mean, like right after. I mean, I think the writers saw that and they decided to give him another
Occupation.
an occupation, another want in life, and that is to obviously become a Pokemon doctor. That's why he's not traveling with Ash
Yeah.
at this moment. But we go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and even that goal of wanting to be a breeder too, that was so vague, especially to a kid. Like a kid isn't supposed to immediately know what a breeder is. So, like the goal that Brock picked was so vague, there was no time for us to really reflect on it.
Right.
And Misty was gym leader too, and look at the situation she was in. Like we didn't get any Misty episodes for real unless the anime decided, oh yeah, this isn't just a boys anime, it can be a girls show too. Let's make a girls day, or yeah, let's give her a feminine touch episode.
Right.
Right. And anyways, finishing my point, coming into this upcoming episode, what a way for Clement to be back up in his feet. And I'm hoping that this episode in itself turns out to be the best episode focused on Clement in terms of development within this series.
Right. Honestly, I feel like this episode's gonna give us not closure, just for Clement, because after this, I don't see him being the main focus in the future upcoming episodes. So hopefully they make this episode great, memorable, and a good send off to a great character we known and liked for all these 2
Forget
years.
Spam and Swift.
Yeah.
Swift to save
Spam Swift, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you Swift.
Right. What are your thoughts, Nick, about this Clement and I already said
Zerosic.
Yeah, Zerosic.
This is obviously fantastic because he's finally getting some development after so damn long. Like seriously, we haven't gotten a serious Clement episode since I guess the gym battle. It probably has somewhere in the middle there, but you can't really remember it. So obviously, it's a great way to develop Clement even more. And I guess this is a way you could send Clement off. Like this is one of his excuses. This is why he wants to be at the gym so he could make sure to protect it and all that, and something along those lines. And also him facing Zerosic, I guess he'll step up to the plate and go against him using Swift, obviously. But this right here with this Clement development, it just came out of the blue, but definitely is it great to see Clement actually get some shine because he's obviously the least development out of the group. I guess people who don't really look forward to him at all, but this will definitely reinvent him a little bit and turn him into a lot more serious, like how he was. One of the things he wanted to be was more brave. I guess this whole arc could be one of the way to bring Clement up and actually showcase this bravery and this determination that he kind of got a little bit from Ash, as he mentioned in the beginning. So this is just a great way to actually do this in the Team Flare arc. And I think this episode we'll see the best Clemont has ever been since that Ash versus Clemont gym battle. So please use Modern Swift, but I think he's gonna really leave a mark in this episode. And
Right.
yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I hope he utilizes all his Pokemon when he does battle him. And also, you were talking about how he learned a lot of stuff from Ash, from confidence to him doing things himself, to believing in himself. The most importantly, but it's crazy to think how we just saw this character in the beginning, like just admiring Ash, and now like he's starting to admire himself. Like he's like, Ash is a great person and all, but I can't always depend on him. Like
Right.
he kind of built a foundation for me to make myself a better person. So it's great to see it all coming together in this one episode, battling someone that's trying to take over a place he calls home. So, it
Right.
it all comes
Scientist
in
as
full
well.
circle. Oh, go ahead.
Right.
Well, you were gonna say something?
DJ, Nick, one of you guys want to say something?
Wasn't me.
DJ.
Oh, okay.
I'll take over. I was gonna
Okay.
just say, like, even if this wasn't like for science, like Zerosic and Clement are both scientists, I get it. Still, this is Clement's home. And I think that's where it becomes a personal brawl, is when his home is being threatened.
Right.
Yeah, and as Puma said, I just saw his comment here, saying that it's pretty much Clement's final test to see how much she's grown. We've seen that within the gym battle, but it just shows how much she's grown as a gym leader. But within this particular episode, we get to see how much she's grown as a character.
Yeah.
Right. So, anything else you guys want to say about this episode? Because I am going backwards. I know it's a pretty weird way to do this, but I just want to
I mean, it's it's understandable. We're all waiting for this episode to happen. So
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen for some time. So, I kind of want to get the episodes that are far away from us and talk more about the ones that are close.
Right.
So moving on, September 1st, X and Y and Z episode 40, the shocking Zygarde versus Zygarde, the Breaking World. So,
boy.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When I first read this, man, I'm like, wait, did I read that correctly? Is this actually happening? This is where everything, this is the climax. This is the climax, ladies and gentlemen. This is where everything goes, gets real. As you guys can read,
This is where we faint.
yeah, this is what we all been waiting for. Something serious, It says itself here. Clemont and others decide to split into several groups in order to stop Team Flare's plans. Bonnie follows Squishy as it confronts Zygarde 2, which has transformed into its 50% form. But then the evil clutches of Team Flare strike, and just like that, Z2 Squishy also ended up getting controlled by Team Flare. So, I think this is where the scan comes into. Well, I don't know.
no, it's a different thing. But
Yeah, it's a different thing. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, this is like the beginning. This is the climax. Your guys' thoughts on this episode title and info?
yeah, this is without a doubt going to be the next Bunny focused episode, and I think this is going to be one of the more serious ones, I could say, because as you saw in the summary, Pony-chan now got captured by Team Flare, and it's being controlled by Team Flare. I want to see Bonnie play a major role within this arc, and what way to do so than by having Squishy regain his own control after being controlled by Team Flare. Nothing more to add on to that, really.
Right. What about you, DJ?
I don't have much to elaborate on that. I don't know. It's hard to take it all in. It's weird that when we got this particular set of info, it came with just a whole bunch of stuff. It was so much information all at once. It was hard to take in. But this entire thing, I just want to say this is really awesome what they're doing. I think this is going to be a really satisfying way to end the whole series off, coming up.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, like you said. There's so many things, so many predictions, so many things that could happen, but it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. What about you, Tyrone? What are your thoughts on this? Oh, I think Tyrone. Wait, hello?
Yeah.
Or are you here, Tyrone?
Tyrone.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
here.
is there?
Oh, okay.
I was just letting everybody else talk.
All right.
Alright,
So, yeah, what were your thoughts on this specific title and the summary that we got?
I love the fact that everybody is separating into groups to fight Team Flare, because I know I'm referencing the video that KG and I and the others did a long time ago, but we did make a video where it was like, okay, what if Bonnie takes care of some of the Team Flare members using Zygarde? What if Ash takes care of a line and like things like that? While it's not quite gonna be like that, I do like the fact that Shauna, Tyrion, Trevor, like all of them are still involved. And I do love the fact that they're splitting into groups to take care of Team Flare rather than just, oh, let's run around while Ash uses Pikachu's generic Thunderbolt to occasionally take care of some of the grunts.
right. Yeah,
Because that was going on a lot in Diamond and Pearl.
yeah, I hope that happens too. I mean, I hope they don't forget about Tyrion's group, Shota, and everyone else there, Sycamore, Diantha. I hope they all have a role in this Team Flare arc. Like you said, battling grunts. This huge war. I just want to see everyone take one final stand to defend their city, and just to see how they handle an evil organization. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of serious moments, a lot of wins, a lot of defeats. I can't wait to see how it plays out. This is very exciting to. There's just a lot of hype surrounded in this episode. Is that all you wanted to say about this? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, as Tyrone was mentioning, I really admire the fact that everyone's getting a role. Like, it's not just Ash as the focus, or just Ash and Bonnie. Everyone is getting a role, which is just, it's perfect because everyone needs some importance. Like, Tia, Shauna, Trevor, even Shota. I don't really know if Shota's gonna be there. I'm hoping, and even Karina could be returning. I mean, it's fantastic to see these all the characters return as well. Oh yeah, what were you saying?
I'm sure Shota's gonna be there. Even in the promotional poster, his Sceptile is there fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't doubt it if he joins the battle against Team Flare too, since he's still there.
Yeah.
Especially with what they did with the previous episode that just happened.
Right.
Yeah, and at least everyone's getting showcased in, these different ways, facing these different people, like Clemont facing Zerosic. Looks like Serena could be saving Ash a little bit, so she could be entwined, I guess, a little bit within, the battle against Lysandra in some way, shape, or form a little bit, and then, go after the grunts or something like that. So everyone has their specific roles in this, and it's really great to see, the old characters and the ones right now, the rivals, getting together. Of course, it's going to be interesting to see how Alon takes all of this in. Like, what's Alon going to be thinking, what he's going to do, what's his next move, how everything's going to go. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen there. And of course, this episode is one. I'm really interested in seeing how it all goes down with Squishy being controlled and all that. How am I gonna live after this one? It's just too much hype. It's just so much hype and so much excitement, one after the other. And I'm just really glad everyone's getting their specific roles in, getting their stuff in, and Squishy. It's gonna be interesting to see how that episode goes down as a whole. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is like I said before, this is just the start of everything, but we also have a few episodes before this. Before I get into those, you did mention about Ash being captured by Team Flare, so there's a lot of, like, when people heard about this, they're like, oh, like, first off, how did he get captured? He has the most powerful team to defend them, so how does, like,
Lysandra just stuffed him in.
Yeah, he just stuffed him in the bag.
Yeah, just a classic bag
Oh my
and drag.
Just like,
Or it's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of
Mr.
candy.
Lysander, sir, what is in your bag? It's like Ash has had nothing, and he just like stuffs it back in the bag.
You'll be a Pokemon
I
master
mean,
if
see
you
the
enter
size
this
of
bag.
this dude.
I know, dude.
Size
That
of
dude's
this dude. He
tall,
can
man.
dash in.
Yeah.
Yo, Ash, I found where Harambe's at. You want to see him?
It's like, yes, he's the most powerful
Come with me.
Pokemon.
Yo,
Hey,
Ash,
could you
I got
finally
some
catch that Dunsparce?
Yo, Ash, I got some Pikachu candy in here.
I think we're all missing the fact that if the gang and or Clemont's dad, Blazing and Mask, if they can't defeat Team Flare, I'm pretty sure we all know who could save the day, and that's Harambe. So, you know, no need to worry, guys. No need to worry. We got a hero.
Right. Of course.
I hope so.
Okay.
He'll climb on top of the Lumio's tower, beat his chest, and save the day.
I'm just trying to entertain you
about
guys.
to finish something.
All right.
Finish
So,
what Harambe started.
yeah. All right. So moving on to the final scan. Scan info. August 25th, episode 39. Team Flare attacks the Zygarde at the prison tower. So this is where everything does begin. Lumio City falls into shambles due to an attack of the mysterious plants that suddenly appeared. Ash and others head to the prison tower to try finding out the truth behind the incident, but are met by a surprise attack from Team Flare, and Ash ends up captured. And then Lysandre, Alon's boss and representative of Lysandre Labs, finally unleashed his ambition on the entire world. Wow. Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is gonna be big.
Like, I actually had a theory about someone being kidnapped when the Team Flare finally came into play, and that was Serena, but who would have thought it would have been Ash? I honestly thought it was going to be Serena.
I thought it was gonna be Bonnie or something, because she has Squishy. I mean, she has Ponychan.
Yeah.
So she has a reason to actually be kidnapped.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bonnie's actually going out there fighting as well. And I actually do want to say a big thing about it, but I'll let you guys all go first.
No,
All right.
go for it.
Yeah, start it off.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta say, Lysander or Lysandre, however you want to pronounce his name, his kidnapping of Ash to me is the biggest villainous thing. Not just because he kidnapped Ash, like Hunter J kidnapped Ash, but not intentionally. It was on accident. But remember the episode that just happened, you guys, episode 36. Lysandre is talking to Ash. He's having a legitimate, mature conversation with Ash. This is the first time this has ever happened. He's never done it with Cyrus. He's never done it with Giovanni. He's definitely never done it with Jadis. This is the first time Ash has had a legit head-to-head discussion with the main villain before the main villain showed his true colors. So I have a feeling this is gonna tick Ash off a lot.
Yeah. And also someone else who's going to be ticked off, Alon. Like, after he realizes what Team Flare is up to.
Right. He's been gathering energy for no reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, even if it doesn't result in Chesapeake's recovery whatsoever, he's going to be pissed.
Yeah, that's gonna be the point that pisses him off the most. Not just like gathering all this energy and being lied to, but like I think you guys all remember him walking off after that final Mega Evolution episode with those eyes of determination to help Chespin recover. So. Like, Marin obviously means a lot to Alon. And for him to be lied to, like, he did all of this for nothing. I mean, he's even, like, kind of, like, pushing Sycamore away to do this for Marin's Chespin so he could see her smile again. So, yeah, he's going to be pissed, man. And I don't mean just regular pissed. He's going to go off. But maybe Lysandre has a counter for that. Maybe he knew eventually he would have to betray Alon. And he has I don't know, maybe he has a trap himself for Alon. I don't know.
A fail safe.
Yeah, fail safe. What about you guys? What do you think about this?
Alon gonna murder him. Just straight up murder Lysandre.
I need no
lasagna, as Keiichi likes to call it, apparently. He's gonna just straight up murder Lysandre. Lasagna. Like, seriously. But yeah, with that, I'm pretty sure Alana is just gonna be shopping. I mean, what's gonna exactly happen to Marin? I thought she'll be, I guess she'll be abandoned there. I guess one of the things I'm really interested in seeing is the Alana and Marin interaction, because we all remembered how it went last time, and I just wonder how exactly that interaction is gonna go, since we haven't seen one. And also he'll be surprised to see Marin there since he doesn't know Marin is gonna be watching him. So I say after the league finishes and whatnot, when he meets up with Marin, it's gonna be really interesting to see what's gonna happen there. But how will Alon take all of this information and like he's been lied to, he's been cheated, so these evil plans can actually come into fruition. So how exactly he's gonna take all of that information and actually hold all in? He's gonna go all out on Lissandra. I'm not gonna lie here when I says I actually see him actually punching or doing something to Lissandra or doing something like that, because I mean he's been lying to cheat, and for someone he cares a lot of, because it's pretty evident, as one of you mentioned before, how he cares a lot about Marin, as it's been shown. So I'm just really interested in seeing how exactly this is gonna play out with Alon, how he's gonna take all of this in. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about the little thing on Alon, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, he's gonna murder Lissandra, so let's not forget that. I mean, if it happens, I call it. I'm always
Yeah.
gonna want that.
You know, like, now that you bring it up, like, I do see something like that happening. Like, Alon, out of frustration, no words, dude. Like, he just straight up punches Lissandra or kicks him. I don't know. Like, you make, like, if that happens, dude, you guys all heard it here. Nick of Awesomeness predicted that. Oh, man,
Nick of Wizardry.
that's gonna be the point, man. Like, wow. What about you, Tyrone? What do you think?
So, with Alon, we're still on Alon, correct?
Yeah.
And how he's going to react to all of this. Well, I want to take a minute to rewind back to Mega Evolution. Which one's the one where, was that Mega Evolution Act 2 where Manon is like crying on Alon and Alon realizes he cares about her?
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3.
That's Act 4.
Oh,
No,
was-
2,
no.
yeah.
No, that was number 3. You're right, it's number 3 because in number 3 it's when Kyogre and Groudon are like fighting each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so
3. Oh, I forgot there's 4 Mega Evolutions. Yeah,
Yeah,
3.
yeah. Okay, so we already established that there's not a relationship, like dating relationship between the two, but it's clear that he cares about Manon. And to see that he's manipulating him to use that as, oh, you need to gather up energy so you can cure Chesty. It's just like, Alon, I wouldn't say punch him because it's still a kid show, I guess. But I think Alon's gonna have Charizard like outright try to attack Lissandra, and obviously Lissandra's probably gonna beat the crap out of him with Mega Gyarados, and then Ash will show up, probably finishing things up, or at least the two will work together and beat him. At least that's the ending I kind of want.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. But yeah, on how he would take it, obviously he would be pretty pissed about it. It's just I'm trying to figure out in what way they're going to display this as. Is Lysandre going to announce his ambitions over like an intercom, or is he going to just outright do all these things and we figure out that it's him in a way later episode?
Yeah.
Because that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go for it.
And I was
Alright.
just gonna say, this invasion that's supposed to be happening, it's happening so close. I don't know if it's confirmed that it's happening after the league or during the league, but it's happening so close to a very important Pokemon event that's happening citywide. It's clear that this is gonna catch more attention than, say, Diamond and Pearl's random, okay, Cyrus has decided to put his shit together at this moment.
Right.
All right. Now, me personally, without a doubt, like I said, Alon's going to be pissed to find out that he's been working so hard, putting aside all of the things that he cares about. You know, not being able to return to Lumio City, not going back to Professor Sycamore, and you know, putting in so much time and effort only to realize that he's been working all for this evil plot of Lysander's. It's going to frustrate Alon without a doubt. I don't really see Alon getting physical with Lysander. As a matter of fact, I don't think he's going to be with Lysander once this whole plan starts.
He's just gonna start burning bridges. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I think it's just going to be, going over, what have I done? What I've been doing for marrying stuff for nothing. What is she going to think after all this? Now that she's going to think that I'm some sort of, diabolical person working with,
Right.
yeah,
It gives Alon a bad name to know that he's played a part in Blooney Chan's suffering and things like that.
right. And yeah, and most of all, I really want to see the next interaction between Alon and Marin after all this occurs.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, I don't think she knows yet what Alana has been doing. I mean, maybe she's been told, but she hasn't actually confronted him to thank him. So yeah, I can't wait for that interaction as well.
Right.
Moving on from this, a lot of people are saying that the Kalos League, is going to be interrupted by Team Flare's plans. I kind of want to talk about that, so let's just jump straight into that. So let's think about this for a second. If Ash wins the Kalos League, how would Lysandre get the opportunity, to snatch Ash so easily? Does Ash lose and contemplate? Wait, what?
His Pokemon are weakened from the battle, so
That is true.
That is a good
That's
point. Yeah, but maybe because here's my theory: Ash loses the league, and he goes and contemplates about his loss outside or somewhere, and then that's where Lysandre takes Ash at his weakest. Or, that's if he loses. But if he wins, maybe he's celebrating with the gang or whatever. Like he's on top of the podium. He's receiving his trophy or whatever. And then out of nowhere, you just see this helicopter snatch Ash. I don't know. I just see that happen. I seriously don't know how they're gonna kidnap Ash.
Are you talking about a small little moment in
Just stuff him.
Pokemon Puzzle League where if you do the super hard mode of the game, Ash has got a trophy. And he's like, "Hey, what's happening to my trophy?" And then he gets teleported and has to fight Mewtwo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
man.
Ooh, okay. Actually, Poplio, wow, yeah, look at that. Poplio actually made a good point this time. But anyways,
Whoa,
yeah,
you were your first.
yeah.
Dang.
Poplio actually brought up a good point because keep in mind, you guys, that Ash Greninja is going to be involved in this battle, and with this new power or enhancement that's going to be happening against Mega Charizard, who knows how much power is going to use up not just Greninja but against Ash.
Yeah, because even after Shota's fight, when they got done with the battle and Greninja turned back to normal, Ash fell. He didn't flat out pass out like he did in earlier episodes, but he did fall to his butt.
Yeah, but
true.
yeah, but what if it gets to the point, because Ash and Greninja don't know about this yet. What if the power is too overwhelming? It makes Ash faint again. Now, okay, I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but regardless of how it ends, Ash is going to end up tired, which is going to make him an easy target for him to kidnap.
That's true.
Right. But
Yeah.
you have to realize, too, he isn't the only one in that stadium. I mean, you got Diantha, you got Shota and his Mega Sceptile, you got Clemont, Serena, all there, Pony-chan, to prevent that kidnapping from happening. I mean, like I said, the kidnapping could happen outside the stadium, but if it does happen inside, I would like to see everyone else attempting to save Ash. I don't want them to just look at him being kidnapped. Like, hey, guys, we're just going to take Ash, okay? You guys just sit there and,
Have fun with them.
Yeah, have fun with them. No, but I hope everyone puts up a fight to defend Ash, because like you said, he's going to be tired after the battle. He just went through a whole ordeal of transforming. So, hopefully that comes into play. If not, I guess we'll have to wait and see how the kidnapping works. Anything else you guys want to say about that?
No, nothing else.
Mhm.
Okay. Quick question: who's gonna win the Kalos League? I'm just kidding with you.
Ash.
All right.
I mean, come on, it's gonna be Cameron, you guys, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh my
Surprise!
Yeah, Tobias
He's a
gonna
wild
return.
card.
Oh,
Tobias returning and beating Ash
Tobias.
with one Pokemon.
Tobias is secretly working for Lysandre.
But
I see that
So
happen.
actually, yeah, I do want to talk about that though. What Tobias just made me think about this. Alon's using a full 6 Pokemon, right? Like, we've gotten to see all 6 of his Pokemon, because I know he's got, what is he rocking? He's rocking Charizard Metagross, Tyranitar, I think I saw him with a male-owned pheasant.
Yeah, Maleficent.
Yeah.
So that's 4 right there. And then what else did he have? He had a
Weavile.
Weavile.
And Bisharp.
Tyranitar.
And he had Bisharp. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's rocking 6 Pokemon, 4 of which are dark types, but he's rocking 6 Pokemon. So we know it will take him at least 6 Pokemon in the battle. It's not going to be like Tobias where it's a one-sided snowball fight and it's clear that he's going to win, that Ash is going to lose.
Right.
Yeah.
Something I do want to bring up real quick, Puma said that, remember that Lysandre told Ash that he wanted to have a talk with him about Green Ninja after the league was over. So Ash will be the one going to meet Lysandre.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
There's
Oh
some
my
like
God.
Sandra Cafe.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because he's like, hey, you wanted to talk to me? Yes. How does it feel to be a captured rat? And just bam.
Ash just like, wait, what? What was that last part?
Like what?
Or just
Like
tucks him in and just goes up in the helicopter or something. I don't know why, but I just want to see lasagna stuff Ash inside. I don't know why. Ever since I saw the image, I'm like, I want to see this. It's weird, but I want to see it. And him just fly from the helicopter with just Ash's head popping out, and he's just, nah, go back in there. Nothing to see here. I don't know why.
I'll go
It
back
just
in my
seems
bag.
comical.
Yeah. But, like, see, here's another thing, too. He's going to go talk to Lysandre by himself. But what about his Pokemon? Are they out eating because they just won the Kalos League or what? Because
They're probably in the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
oh, yeah,
because
you're right.
they've been through a tough battle. They need lots of time to recover. So I think that's what's going to happen.
And if anything, it makes it cooler because, like, let's say Serena's goal would be to give him the Pokeballs and the bell. Once Ash clicks the bell back on, it's go time.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
you just set
you
it
know,
up. All right, hold
I
on,
like
guys.
to-
I need to move my mic. I'll be right back. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but I like to see that, honestly. The fact that Ash is being kidnapped and, the team realizing that Ash doesn't have his team with him. One of them is going to have to go back there and get his Pokemon. And once they give it to Ash, like you said, it's go time.
I mean, well, think about it. It can't be Bonnie. She's dealing with the Zygarde stuff. She's in a big battle all herself. Probably the biggest battle in the series, actually.
Yeah.
And then you can't be Clement because he's fighting for science. Literally, he's fighting for science. And so, yeah, Serena's the only one left.
Yeah, and that's where the group split up comes in place. Before
Exactly.
I mean, I kind of want to talk about who's going to be with who later on. But, yeah, I mean, we just found out that's how Ash is apparently going to be kidnapped. All his Pokemon are going to be in the center recovering. But, like, I don't see Ash talking to Lysandre immediately. I mean, he's celebrating. I mean, he just won a league. He's probably talking to his mom or something like.
Oak's
Yeah,
mom.
it's like, hey, I want to leave. But we haven't got a voice cast list yet, so I'm not like
Sure.
holding my yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait till next week, Wednesday, to get the voice cast for that episode.
Guys,
Next
if
week, Wednesday? Okay.
guys, if Ash wins the league, there's definitely gonna be a talk between his mom or Oak. This is a big
It
deal.
has-
If he doesn't, he hits his
Yes.
mom.
Yeah, well,
Like, what?
Ash, it's been this weird disconnect with his mom and Professor Oak in this region, though, too, because he hasn't talked to Professor Oak or his mother at all since he's been here.
No love. He's
I
trying
don't
to
know if the writers. I don't know if the
He's like-
writers just forgot.
Maybe he's thinking this, every single time I talk to my mom and Professor Oak, I lose. Screw them, I'm gonna not talk to them and I win. I'm guessing that's it.
Could be it.
You know,
Cons-
Maybe
Conspiracy
can't do like a
theories,
power
let's
outage
go.
or something for like a whole year.
right. Something else
Oh.
too before we move on with the scans real quick. So we know Team Flare is gonna be attacking Lumio City. Obviously, this is going to be broadcasted. This is going to be on the news. Like, I think every region's going to know about this probably, if not just the Kalos region itself. So I wouldn't be surprised if Grace finds out about this. Like, everyone they met in the Kalos region, they're going to know there's an attack going on in the Lumio City. So maybe they'll all band together to help the group out. I'm talking about Olympia. I'm talking about Corina. Everyone.
Yeah.
Even the brothers. The two brothers are gonna save Lumio City.
Oh my god.
I like how you mentioned it being on the news, because I just thought, since Malva's a news reporter, she's part of Team Flare. Imagine how that reveal is going to be. She's probably going to do it like live on television or something. It's like,
Oh yeah, well,
Oh
And
yeah.
Not
know-
just Malva. Alexa is also a news reporter too, if I'm not mistaken.
right.
yeah, and
Yeah.
not that you brought up Malva, I actually forgot about this. Now, one of the scans did showcase some of the more major Team Flare members side by side, amongst them Lysander and Zerosic. But we got Malva at the side as well. So I'm wondering if she's going to be playing a role in this, even though within the games she's a former member of Team Flare, but within the anime it could work differently.
What if
So
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, so I'm just saying, if she is an active member of Team Flare, I'm curious to know what her role is going to be in all this.
What if Serena is the one that's facing Malva? Like, you know how everyone has their own enemy to defeat? Maybe it's Malva versus Serena.
I mean, that'd be kind of tough though, considering that. No offense to Serena, but Malva is pretty tough.
Yeah, and I think Allah could take care of Malva, considering their relationship. This more the relationship that they've had with each other back in Mega Evolution Act 4.
Breaks and evolves into Delphox too.
Yeah,
to win the
Malva
battle.
is this kind of character that kind of wants revenge against trainers who won against her. So she may be itching for a battle against Alan.
Right.
And
Maybe Team Rocket will go against Malva, since like they're actually working with her right now.
Yeah, that's something I did mention on a tweet. Like, where does Team Rocket come into this whole Team Flare arc? I mean, obviously we had a Team Rocket versus Team Flare episode, so there's obviously bad blood between the two. So maybe the Team Rocket teams up with the Twerps or Twerpit to defeat this pivotal enemy. So hopefully that does happen. To who? I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, this isn't the first time Team Rocket teamed up with one of the Ash's members, so.
Yeah, just remember that Olympia said that Team Rocket will also be playing a major role in all this, so I'm looking forward to.
Everything's coming into place, man. Everyone in the Kalos region is going to war. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's what made episode.
I don't know how we could be alive
That's
by
what
the
it
end
was.
of this arc.
That's what made episode 36 so satisfying, because it finally. I think this was the episode that finally glued together the Mega Evolution specials along with the main series.
Right.
Because we finally got Manon to meet up with Serena, Bonnie, and the others, and Ash has already met up with Alon. But remember that moment where Sycamore was talking to Alon and Ash was talking to Lysander? It was that true, like, cross. That cross. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but like that cross of people, that cross of cast members talking to each other. It was because the moments happened simultaneously, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So obviously, what it's saying is that Sycamore is the true villain all along.
Marvelous.
Right in
Plot twist.
Marvelous. Yeah. That was a code. That was a code word actually. Every time he said that, he's like, "This is where you guys need to attack."
Every time he said marvelous, a puppy got kidnapped.
Oh.
Oh my.
Okay, so moving on from this, I do want to quickly talk about the groups. Like it says right here, Clemont and the others decide to split up into several groups.
Several.
All right,
emphasis
gang,
on
let's
several.
split up.
I'll take Velma and Daphne, you Scooby, and you guys go.
Me and Daphne will look in the basement. You and Scooby.
Yeah, and we're also gonna be going with Batman and Robin, who are contact with us.
Wait, didn't
my
LeBron?
God.
No, not LeBron James. Michael Jordan premiere like a episode.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll also take the Holland Globetrotters with us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right.
We'll take Adam West Batman.
Yeah. So let's talk about the groups for a second. So yeah, Ash is obviously kidnapped. So let's what are your predictions on these groups? Like who's gonna team up with who?
Without a doubt, I can see Serena and Shauna working together.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Alright.
Yeah.
Maybe Marin too. Maybe Marin too.
Maybe.
I can see that. Maybe.
No.
I think
Guys, wait. I want Manon to be with Bonnie.
Man with Bonnie.
I'm good with that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but I don't. Hmm.
They're
Well,
both very.
yeah, you see, I wouldn't mind seeing her with bonding. It's just that I don't know why she has to be involved with the others, with the Zygarde forms. But I'm
Well,
primarily.
because like Chespin's sick because of this.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, but what you see, another character that I'm thinking of is Clement, and reason I'm saying Clement is because since her Jaspi, assuming Jaspi is still in that hospital bed, she might need a little motivation for her to play a role in this. So I think she might want to go with Clement just because of Jaspin. Just
Yeah.
just have them as a source of motivation.
And Manon does have other Pokemon other than Chespin, so.
Right, and you never know. You never know if Mainen has been, doing her training ever since.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
get stronger to help Chesby out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but I see Clement and Sycamore and James teaming up. Like, just those three for some reason. I mean, James and Clement kind of had like a history back then, helping NK out or something like that.
Yeah.
So-
They actually did have that episode. Yeah.
It will be interesting to see Team Rocket also splitting up into different teams instead of, being in their usual pack.
Yeah.
Okay, so Meowth is gonna be with Bonnie.
Yeah, get Meowth and Bonnie again.
These
Just
dynamics
have-
work.
That.
They
Just
just
have a-
work.
Well,
just have a-
especially considering the fact that Meowth can speak Pokemon. So
Just
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if Meowth is going with Bonnie, let's have another filler episode in the middle of all this, problems that's going on in the background.
Or
Let's
ma-
have Bonnie ask Meowth like why he can talk for the third time, and then say, "I don't care anymore."
Or maybe, just maybe, Blaziken Mask teams up with Clement to take out the. Okay, why is everybody spamming fake in the chat? What's-
I don't know.
What's fake?
Who knows?
ruined.
I have no idea.
Apparently,
It was
there's a fake PRB12 in here. They're
Oh
saying
my
it's fake.
gosh.
Ruined.
All right, going back to what I was saying. So I see Clement's
Fake.
dad and Clement working together, but Clement still doesn't know the identity until Blaziken Mask is taken out. I mean, not
Yeah.
the life, but like his mask comes off and Clement's like, I have to like redeem my father or something like that. Or maybe Blaziken Mask says, I got this, but Clement's like, no, I have to do this. This is my gym. I have to do this myself. And
Right.
Blaziken Mask
Right.
just sees Clement battle. I don't know. I could see either of those two things happening. So, oh,
Blaziken Mask and Sycamore, since they already
oh yeah.
he already
Mhm.
is in on it.
Got some lubricant shipping action.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
all
my
right,
gosh.
all right. Moving on. So, any other groups you guys have in mind?
Sawyer, what do you think, guys?
Shota, I want him to team
I'll go
up
with Tierno.
Tierno. Yeah, Tierno.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, let's
Trevor,
have
I
him with Bruno and Trevor.
Let me team up with the guy
Yeah.
that.
Let's let Trevor do something this
guess.
time.
Yeah.
Let me tell for the guys that just sucked against me. Wait, no, that song's wrong. But then again, it will fit into Shota's character. Like Shota will be like, let me team with these guys that are just noobs, so I can let them take the hits while I finish off. But then I'll start to
Trevor-
cry because Lord, I'm not good enough.
Trevor needs to do something more because, especially considering the fact that if Trevor teams up with Shota, it actually would make sense. Like the two people that have I want to say like knickknacks on the side. Like Trevor's got his camera and Shota's got his notebook, and they both can mega evolve. Tyranno can't for some reason.
Hell, Charizard 1 has better make good use of during that arc ever since he received the most crappiest debut for Omega.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, like you guys said, hopefully Trevor does play a role in this arc.
A bigger role, yeah.
But I don't see that happening. I don't know why. I
Well,
just see the writers kind of like forgetting about him again.
Yeah, I think,
Like,
yeah.
Let's just push this
The
guy to the
writers-
side.
The writers don't really like Trevor, so.
Yeah. Even I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Ash actually mentioned that he was gonna bring back a previous Pokemon, but he wanted to fight with Goodra in the Kalos League. So I figured that was like a
Yeah.
sorry to the
Come
fans,
up.
saying, guys, we
I'm
could have
calling
gave
for it.
we could have gave Ash Charizard back, but we decided to give it to Trevor.
But-
Nah.
Look how well that turned out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Double
So
KOs. I mean,
I'll go for it.
Oh no, I was just saying double KOs. That's what Gujarat's specialty now, I guess. Unless it,
Oh, no.
someone, please get a single win. Come on, you freaking Gujra. I thought you were OP.
I mean, I know what KG pulled. He
But
was
then
like,
again,
technically, Gudra still has a 0 loss streak because he had a tie. I'm like, really,
my
dude?
gosh, it's a
Really?
Technicality.
Yeah.
Really pulling it for the Lord.
You have to say, yeah, because he loves Gudra. So, of course, he's going to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, what was the next topic you were going to say?
Yeah, so we talked about the groups, we talked about the scans, we talked about how Alon would react to all this. The only thing we haven't touched upon yet, unless I'm missing something, is the 1 hour special. 1 hour. That's I'm still in shock. Like 1
Oh my
hour
God.
of Pokemon
We haven't had that in
greatness.
so
That's
long.
like 2.5 hours.
Oh man. But like from the scans, dude, like you could see they're going all out with the animation. Like this isn't even Pokemon anymore. This is like Avatar or like some other anime. Like
You're
the
gonna be
lighting.
broke by the end of this.
No. Look, Tesla. It's like actual anime now.
Oh what? I was watching a
What?
cartoon.
Pokemon was never a true anime.
Pokemon is an anime, but it's like an anime in the same sense that Beyblade was an anime.
They need to learn from Cory in the House. That animation was better there.
Those are facts.
No. Pokemon was anime light.
Oh like.
Now with less calories.
All right, so let's jump straight into the scan. So we obviously see the red Zygarde and the green Zygarde facing off, and then we see 100% form. So at some point in this first part, like this is how I see this whole 1 hour special happening. They battle, but at the end, one of them prevail. Maybe it's a red Zygarde that actually wins and forms with the green Zygarde, and that's
They're both
Lissandre's-
green. Red and
Both
blue.
green. It looks red over
Yeah,
here.
Zygarde's
Or it's the
green.
lighting. It's the lighting that
It's red and blue.
It's the lighting fault.
I'm colorblind.
It's blue and gold, to be exact.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
stop,
shut
stop.
up. Get out of here.
Stop.
We're not
I'm
bringing
not
a
dealing
year-old
with
meme. to
I lost so many friends because of that. Stop.
If you're gonna reference a meme, we're gonna talk about Harambe. That's
We
all
are
it's
not
allowed.
gonna be
But
the
Harambe isn't a
Tumblr.
meme, dude. He's life.
We are not gonna be the Tumblr of Pokemon discussions.
All right, but anyway, so yeah, I feel like
I just noticed I said the wrong colors. But anyways, moving on.
yeah, so I feel like Lissandre's Pony-chan is gonna defeat Bonnie's Pony-chan, and that's how they form up. That was Lissandre's plan all along, to control the 100% form Zygarde, and that's why we see in the opening Bonnie looking at the 100% form. Like she looks like who is this? Like this isn't the Pony-chan I know, you know? She's like she has no control over him. So I feel like this 100% Zygarde is gonna go in the hands of Lissandre, but then it goes out of control, and it stops listening to Lissandre, and it's on a rampage. That's how I see this happening. Like this
so
is
you're
where
telling me Lissandre is gonna pull an Eggman and try to control like perfect chaos, and it ends up hitting him?
yeah, and then that's actually how he loses his life, kind of like Hunter J, how she was wait, yeah.
That was tragic.
Yeah, that was insane, dude. Not just her henchmen as well. It's like, I'll just stay here, like, cause you're here. It's sure to be safe. No, I see 100% Zygarde taking the life of Lissandre. I know it's getting pretty dark now. If you guys can't handle this, tune out of the stream.
I said before that Alon is gonna murder lasagna anyways. So I mean, it's already read pretty dark.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
it's
like,
PG. We could
let's-
stretch it a little bit more. Let's be honest.
Let's look at the video game. In the video game, what happened? How did Lissandre die in the video game?
He tripped over a ladybug.
It blew up.
Yeah, the machine straight blew up on him. It freaking blew up on him. So this isn't that bad. I mean, it just depends on how Perfect Zygarde kills Lissandre. I hope he doesn't like step on him on accident.
As
or
long as it
something.
blows him up, it's okay, because it's faithful to the game.
Okay, here's how it goes. It steps on Lissandre, and then a huge explosion happens.
Squish.
Exactly that. Somebody draw it.
I mean, it is called. I mean, Zygarde is called Squishy for a reason.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
But then.
Oh my god.
Hey, Lysandre's now squishy.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
Oh boy.
Stop
That's
it.
what you
Oh,
wanted
no.
him all along, to show everyone that pun. It's like, hey guys, look, he's squishy.
Perfect Zygarde just like
And there's just like a corpse.
I had to.
perfect Zygarde just like scrapes him off of his shoe.
Kind of like how
Ew.
I don't know who did it, but it's like
Alright.
SpongeBob was scraping plankton off his shoe or something like that. I don't know. It was like
Yeah,
that
he's like,
episode.
yeah.
I stepped in some lasagna.
You know, let me eat it.
Oh, okay.
Devouring lasagna.
All right. So, what are your thoughts on well, what do you think is gonna happen in this episode?
Episodes.
Episodes, my bad. Episodes.
Now,
We're gonna die by the end of it.
yeah, I'm really happy that we're finally getting another 1 hour special because it's been a while.
Yep.
The last one that we got, I remember, was
Karina and Lucario.
episode 29 and episode 30 of X and Y. That was like 2 years ago, I think.
That's
Exactly.
insane to think about.
Yeah.
2 years ago. Wow.
Yep. It was Diantha
Technically,
Carnivore and
Act
Lucario.
4 and XYZ 1 were two-parter.
Oh yeah, there is that as well.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
there's
about
that. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind at all. Hey, another 1 hour special. It's always good to have 2 episodes in one day, and the fact that it's all going to be focusing on not just a couple of filler or not just a couple of development episodes, but this is something serious. We're getting a two-parter on one of the on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm on YouTube, and whenever I get to see you guys, whenever I get to hear you guys speaking on YouTube, makes me think you guys are talking as well. So yeah, sorry if I stutter a bit.
No, it's all good.
But anyways, in terms of how this will go down, I think these two, from what I'm seeing on this scan right now, I think this two-parter is going to be focused on Bonnie, and it makes sense because there's a reason why the updated opening is placing emphasis on Bonnie, and this series in itself has been. I like the way they've been treating Bonnie within X, Y, and Z, and
She's debatably the most important character in the show besides Ash.
right, and
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it's going to be an emotional one. It's just what I feel. Got nothing else. Got nothing else to add upon that.
Harambe shipping.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, though.
Oh my goodness.
Or I'm ship her too.
All right, yo, I think
Holy
it's time
shit,
to
that's
bring back that image up. It's been a while, so
Yeah,
give me a
I
second.
think
Yes.
we're on. Let's talk about Arambe shipping.
All right, guys. So,
Template up.
Yeah.
so we have to think about what the whole point of Lysandre's plan is, to finish what Harambe started, and that's why he will do anything, even if it means like injuring people, to make this dream come true. Harambe's trying to get payback. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
All right, moving on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Well, I think with the two-parter episode, the Zygarde versus Zygarde. First of all, we saw this in the opening, didn't we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what was up with Zygarde in the opening where it looked like it was like a part rock, and it was fighting perfect Zygarde, but in this preview it looks like it's just 50% Zygarde, or is this prior to that happening?
I think it's prior to that happening.
Okay, well, okay, good. I'm glad I know that. Because the Zygarde versus Zygarde thing, obviously, first of all, I love the fact that it's they never mention Ash at all. So, debatably, Ash probably isn't even in this part. He's probably still dealing with Lysander and stuff. Bonnie,
Right.
this is Bonnie's problem. And I love the fact that this is Bonnie's problem because, again, this shows how a little character, a little girl character, a kid, essentially, is making so much of a difference here.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Bonnie, what was Bonnie's goal for real in this entire show? Nothing. She didn't have a goal. Her goal was that she really loves Pokemon and wanted to tag along. Like, that was her goal.
Right.
If we're grabbing for straws. Yet she's had more development than debatably her brother.
Right.
I think I speak for all of us when I say Bonnie definitely stands out more than her brother.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
in a lot of ways, yeah.
obviously.
The show gives her a lot more attention than him, for sure.
Exactly. It almost feels like Clement's in her shadow. So when you have Bonnie in such a climactic battle, she is in the climactic battle. She's not Ash, who's the main damn character. Bonnie. She's
Yeah.
the one involved in the climactic fight between two fucking legendaries.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because she's Bonnie, and she could do that because she's freaking Bonnie.
Yeah,
Don't
because
mess with her, or
exactly.
she'll kill you.
yeah, you're right. I mean, like in the opening, it just shows Ash and Greninja trying to figure out this form, trying to master it, and then you obviously see Zygarde taking its 100% form and all that. Some tidbits of Ash versus Alon of Team Rocket, but then you just have Bonnie and Zygarde. You don't see like well, yeah, you see Ash and the gang looking up at Lysandre. I have the higher ground. I'm just kidding. No,
Someone
but
make
like,
make a
no, but you see them looking up at the Team Flare group, but we do have this solo shot of Bonnie at 100% form Zygarde, so that makes me think, will Bonnie have to do this by herself? Like when it comes down to the fight?
I hope she does. I hope she does.
That'd be so
I think
cool.
so.
Because
Yeah,
maybe
that would be really cool.
I don't know why, guys, but I feel like this is like a far-fetched theory, man. Like I don't even see this happening, but I just want to say it. I mean, for fun. Maybe this is all building up to her own series for the next generation. Bonnie and Alola
Oh,
confirmed.
please, yes.
Bonnie, Sun, and Moon.
Please,
I mean-
I've been hoping for it, please.
Here's
I mean,
the thing. Go ahead, Nick.
yeah, basically, if we do get a Bonnie thing, let's be honest, we'll all watch it and we'll all love it.
That's true.
Come on, we
Yeah.
all want to see her murder people. Also, I
That
do
is-
think that yeah, were you gonna say that?
Oh, I was agreeing with you. I was like, that's absolutely true. I would watch a Bonnie series.
Yeah, and this one, I definitely think that it'll be interesting. I don't really think it'll happen, by the way, but maybe Bonnie will be shouting some tips to her Zygarde, you know, to normal Squishy. I don't know if she'll try to take command of it, like once it's in its perfect form, or try to help it defeat the other one. I'm not too sure. I don't know if you guys see it as well, but you know, that's just a random thought that pop up. I mean, it could happen, and I guess it'll develop her even more. Like she could even take control of this type of Pokemon in its perfect form, which it seems like it won't even listen to anyone. So you think that will even happen? I mean,
I don't even. Here's the thing. I don't even see Bonnie actively giving commands in the battle. I don't. I want Bonnie to be there, to be the only one present to watch this, and then when things look bleak for Zygarde, I don't know, and I know this is gonna sound cheesy, she'll sing like that little song that she always been singing, the Pony-chan
Oh
song.
yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then,
Yeah.
and then that'll get Zygarde to go 100 and win.
Lysander's just like, what?
What?
This-
I didn't counter this.
Yeah, like I don't expect her to.
it was the
outright-
power of friendship all along.
I mean, yeah, it's cheesy. I don't expect her to outright give commands to Zygarde, but I do expect
Yeah,
her to
that's
at
too far
least.
fetched.
Yeah, I do expect her to at least like give a pep talk to Pony-chan when things look bad, and then Pony-chan gathers all 100 cells and beats the
Yeah.
other Zygarde.
Yeah.
And as for the Bonnie show, yeah, you said it was far fetched, and it kind of is. Here's the thing, though, like what I've been seeing of Pokemon so far, each season has been reflecting a character. Like
Right.
we've got around this part we're reflecting around Ash mostly because he's the main character. We've reflected around him a couple of times, but obviously you've noticed that ever since about Get a Bon, we've gotten Clement development. Like that's been Clement saga. But even before Get a Bon, during the second half of Mega Vivo, we got Serena development. Then we got the end of Serena's development by the end of Get a Bon around X, Y, and Z's era. And then we finish that and we go to Ash. Then we finish Ash's arc, and now we're at Bonnie's.
Right. Yeah. You're completely right about that. I mean, maybe that's what they've been trying to do this whole time. It makes sense. It makes sense altogether.
Yeah, I call it the Teen Titans formula. 'Cause, like, you know, in every season of Teen Titans, they focused on each of the Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Something I do want to kind of theorize. It's pretty sad. So like, you know how you said that Bonnie would sing the song to 100% form Zygarde. Think about it. They're gonna battle each other, and they know like they're gonna commit collateral damage. Like there's gonna be buildings taken down, maybe cars crushed or whatever.
Yeah.
What if it's so out of control? But like, yeah, Bonnie sings the song, but you know, her doing that, Pony-chan is gonna have to, I guess his life is gonna be taken away by some sort of weapon to kind of like neutralize it, because it's causing so much havoc, and Bonnie knows this too.
No.
I mean, I don't know, I just see like her singing that song, and then, you know, Pony-chan knows he's done so much damage, and he has to go. Maybe not like his life taken away, but he has to go, so he won't do that anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm saying no, because I'm sad.
No, but yeah, because I don't see Pony-chan going back to Bonnie. I honestly don't. After this whole battle, people aren't gonna let Pony-chan go back to his normal state. Like, I mean, he obviously can't get a lawyer, and like I could explain, you know, but this is where Phoenix Wright comes in.
No, I see where you're going with this, because Zygarde has to bring order, and obviously, with all that destruction, it's gonna take a lot of energy to bring order back to it.
Right. So, yeah, I feel like after this whole battle and the song is sung, if it happens, this is gonna be the last time Pony-chan. Well, yeah, they're gonna be like one more final goodbye, and then Pony-chan fades away or just goes away. Oh man, dude, I don't know how the send off is gonna be. Just thinking about it makes me sad.
Bonnie's had Pony-chan for a while too. Like, she's had her. I hate to say it, Bonnie's had Pony-chan longer than Ash had Gudra.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Other than the
think,
league,
I mean, will we actually get the Pony-chan death? I don't want to think about it, but I could see it happening. Like, she holding him, and it's like he goes back to his normal squishy form, and she's holding him, you know, the song one last time, and like, I don't think about it, but still, it's something I could see, and I don't want it to happen, but I see it happening.
right?
Don't let my wizardry happen now.
Yeah, so whatever happens, it's probably not going to be good. It's going to be sad. A lot of fans are going to mourn over the loss of maybe a Pokemon, or the departure between two characters separating from one another. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be a sad moment regardless. Things aren't going to go back to normal automatically. But if they do, hopefully it's done in a right way.
Right.
Like maybe Bonnie's tears bring it back to life. I mean, they've done it before in movies.
Okay, it worked for Ash, but no, I don't see it happening for
that.
Tears can't always save lives, guys. Oh, all right. Well,
hey, one could believe.
Yeah, one could believe. All right. Well, is there anything else that we haven't talked about before we get into questions from the fans?
Serena jumping in to take a bullet for Ash.
Oh,
yeah,
that's one of my theories. I'm not kidding. Like, he's gonna get attacked. Like, once he's free, I guess if you want to rescue him, I guess what we can have there is, you know, she'll give him his Pokemon back, and then I guess Lysandre will be right there or something like that. And maybe when Lysandre sends one of his Pokemon to attack one of Ash's weak Pokemon, or attack Ash himself, Serena could jump in, taking the hit since Ash has taken so much already. We'll get that big moment right there, and Ash is gonna murder Lasagna. I don't know why, but I'm into. I'm just don't think I'm crazy, but I'm really into murdering Lasagna for some reason.
Everyone wants to murder Lasagna.
Maybe I'm hungry. I haven't eaten that in years. I really want it.
Go eat after. Go eat after this stream.
I need.
Yeah, a lot of you guys, some of you guys in the chat mentioned, hey, why don't you talk about a more shipping? That's for another stream that we'll do in the future. Don't worry, guys, we have enough time.
And so, as for our group, KG and I and the others, I think a more shipping won't be tackled until the series is over. That's the final time, and it's the biggest time because obviously it's either two things: A, Serena's gonna be with Ash or whatever; B, it's a departure episode, so we don't know how to come at a more shipping yet.
Right. All right. Well, whenever that discussion comes out of you guys, hopefully you guys tune in to them. I'm for sure gonna watch that. So anything else about Zygarde, or do you think we touched upon everything so we can go to fan questions?
I think we're good on fan questions.
Okay. So go ahead, guys. Start asking questions. We'll try to answer as much as we can, but like in 20 minutes, if anything, the stream is gonna have to end. Some of us have work tomorrow, so
It's a sad day.
we'll try to get most of your questions.
Someone
what
says
did-
Ashton into stone. That
What?
ain't happening. Someone commented that Ash is gonna turn into stone.
All right.
No.
No,
We can't
we're
have
not
that
gonna do
again.
that petrification thing again.
Oh my god. All right. Oh my god. Some of you guys need to chill in the chat.
What?
Oh, gosh. This. Look at the comment. All right. No. I'm not gonna mention that.
Too many Lenny faces here.
Okay. So here's one question from Saito. He asked, "How will the 4 Sciences girls play a role in this arc?" Oh wow! I actually forgot about them. The potato eating one.
yes.
Well, I was
I assume one of the groups will just take care of them. You know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I would
Yeah.
assume that, like, Tyrino, Shauna, Trevor, I thought they would fight him. Hell, Sanpei and Corey and Karina come back. So what? But that does lead to the question: what is Diantha gonna do?
Oh, that
Source
is
watch.
true too. She is a champion after all. She has to do something.
She's gonna do the exact same thing she did in X and Y. Nothing.
Nothing.
Like in the middle of a movie or something.
No, that pissed me off because even Diantha knew she was useless. In the end of the game, she's like, "Oh, I heard Team Flare attack. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't help." Bitch.
All right, here's one from KG. He asked, "Will Clemont die? Will Clemont die?" Dude, I see him dying, and they'll just rebuild them back together. Let's be real here. He doesn't.
Yeah,
Sorry about
he'll-
that, guys.
I mean,
Yeah,
It's Big
Sorry
Hero
But
6.
guys,
They'll
they'll
find out he's part bionic.
they'll fuse him with
it's
no. They'll fuse him with Clembot, and then
Yeah.
he'll be a Terminator Clembot Tron.
sorry about that, guys. In case you guys didn't knew, my phone battery died, so that's why I was away for a bit. In case you guys were wondering where I am.
Okay,
so,
no
But I'm
problem.
back now.
We were just
None of us
answering-
wondered we could care.
Damn,
Okay.
we were just answering questions.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting anyone right now. I actually turned off my mic and turned it back on, so I can't hear no one. So I'm gonna leave the chat real fast.
Okay.
But you guys keep on answering
We-
questions. I'll be right
Damn it,
back.
we
guys.
just
Oh, wait,
we
that-
just got EV back.
Come on.
In the past, did a broadcast about Malamar. Now, someone asked, "What will Malamar do?" Don't say it's James Inca evolving. No.
Got EV back.
Come on.
In the past, did a broadcast about Malamar. Now, someone asked, "What will Malamar do?" Don't say it's James Inca evolving. No.
One of them is his.
Right,
Just
I
now-
agree with
Wonder
that.
like where the others are coming from.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. Got EV
I
back.
wouldn't be surprised if all of them were 06.
That's cool
You
too.
can't have just one.
Yeah.
You can't have just one.
In the past, did
Yeah.
a broadcast about Malamar.
If you guys don't mind,
Someone
because
asked, what
since
will
because my phone died on
Don't
that
say it's
topic
James,
of 100%
Inca
Zygarde.
evolving.
One of them
hope you
is
guys don't mind
his.
if I could go back
Right,
to it.
Just
I
Now,
agree with
wonder
that.
like where the others are coming from.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. Got EV
I
back.
wouldn't be surprised if all of them were. Okay, I'm just gonna let's go with answers to questions.
That's cool,
See if you
too.
have
Yeah, just one.
problems.
There we
Anyways,
go.
Next up,
I'm
You
back.
can't have just one.
In the past,
Yeah.
did a
No,
broadcast
but going back to
about
that
Malamar.
one, don't mind if you guys are.
What
Now,
will
within the
Malamar
translation, my phone died on that topic of
do?
100%
Inca
Zygarde.
evolving.
we did get information about how
Right. I agree with that.
Like
Zygarde
others
100% played a major role within the movie, and now we're going to be playing a major role within this two-parter. So,
just one.
There we
you
go.
know,
You can't have just one.
I doubt it, but I'm still going to ask anyway. Do you think it's going to be canon? They did Bonnie will remember one Zygarde form.
Before I answer that, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, within the movie, and
Wait, are you
now
talking about within the confines of the show or in the movie, the Volcanion movie, as to now?
yeah.
In the movie, I think he did it. Ponychan did it without
Wait,
the
our
other scene.
audio's bad. Everyone's saying our audio's
They
bad.
did Bonnie will remember one
You ruined it.
Oh no,
You ruined it.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Come on,
Okay,
Lord,
can you
give
guys?
us damn
Is it
power.
better?
saying
yeah.
audioception.
Yeah.
So like,
In the movie, I
is it
think
like, are we
he did it,
repeating ourselves or
Ponychan
something?
did it without
Yeah, I
the
can
other
Our
hear
scene.
audio's
that.
bad. Everyone's
My
saying our
goodness.
audio's bad.
Guys, Bonnie will remember.
You ruined it.
Oh no,
You ruined it.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh,
Wait, check. I'm so sorry, guys. Can you guys?
saying audioception. So like, is it like, are we
I'm
repeating
sorry, my
ourselves or
voice
something?
is so static. I couldn't hear anyone.
My goodness.
Oh my god.
Guys,
Is it better?
We're
losing people.
Ruined it.
Oh no.
Ruined it.
Wait, check.
Stream highlight.
Hold on. I'm gonna leave.
Audioception. So like,
I'm sorry, my voice is so static. I couldn't hear anyone. Is it better?
Guys,
Is it better?
we're better now. It says we're better.
We're better?
Yeah. Well, since you left, maybe it's
It's back. Wait, check.
Oh, the stream highlight.
Hold on.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm gonna leave the chat real quick and okay, I'm gonna leave right now. Tell me if it gets better. I'm gonna
We're
leave.
better now. It says we're better.
We're better?
Yeah. Well, since you left, maybe it's
It's back. Wait, check.
Oh, the stream highlight.
Hold on.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm gonna leave the chat real quick and okay, I'm gonna leave right now. Tell me if it gets better. I'm gonna
We're
leave.
better now. It says we're better.
We're better?
Yeah. Well, since you left, maybe it's
It's back. Wait, check.
Oh, the stream highlight.
Hold on.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm gonna leave the chat real quick and okay, I'm gonna leave right now. Tell me if it gets better. I'm gonna
We're
leave.
better now. It says we're better.
We're better?
Yeah.
Okay, is it better?
Maybe it's KG says you probably have your volume up on your video. I don't know if that's right or not.
No, I don't.
Oh, thank goodness.
Everything's slow.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
This is the best operated chat. Live
Leave
stream.
right now. Tell me if it
We're
gets
so
better.
professional, guys.
This stream sounds so retarded.
Yeah.
Okay, is it
This
better?
is so professional, guy. You wouldn't get
KG
any
says you probably have your volume up on your video.
It
I don't know if
sounds.
that's right or not.
this channel.
Oh, thank
This
goodness.
quality stream.
Okay, we're ending the stream right now. We'll start it back up in a bit.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Oh,
my
this
God.
is the best operated chat.
Are we actually ending it?
We're so.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
We back on?
It says we're back on.
Now, what were we talking about again?
Wait, hold on.
We went from like 100 viewers to 30.
Dude, no one wants this. Wait, can you guys hear us?
That's
Live
great.
stream.
We're so professional, guys.
It's still happening. Sounds so retarded.
The best quality.
Okay, is it
This
better?
is so professional.
Is it?
guy. You wouldn't
hold
get
KG
any
says you probably have your volume up on your video.
It sounds. Hello?
Yeah, we're good.
So everything's okay now?
I have no idea.
Dude, I was listening to it for a brief moment. We sound so retarded just saying some random crap.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. Better. Wait, can you guys hear us? Okay, much better. All right, everyone says we're good.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay,
I don't even know what we were doing before all this.
Exactly.
Wait, can you
Evie
guys hear
said
us?
something and I rebutted, and I
Okay,
can't
much
remember
better.
what
All
he
right, everyone
said.
says we're good.
Yay!
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
All right,
I didn't know
guys.
what we were
So
doing.
we're going to title this stream
Can't wait
part
to post
2.
on Twitter. Yeah.
These are going to be
Yeah.
fan questions.
Everyone, tell all your friends to come back. We're fine now.
I mean,
Yeah.
hell, we only got like what 10, 15 minutes left.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this
This
will
is going
be
to
a
be the
short
best
video.
10 to 15
Don't
minutes.
miss out on the best quality streams. Only
Exactly.
live. The 26 people. Oh my gosh.
All
Kids
right.
are gonna upload our fails. I wonder how it actually came out. What was actually put on air?
No, KG said he's gonna upload it on Twitter, so everyone go retweet that when it comes out.
Thank you, KG.
This is quality
Thanks,
stream,
KG.
people. You can only get this kind of
Yes.
quality at TAS Official.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why.
Oh, okay.
And getting this kind of quality.
All right, guys. Going back to the fan questions, we were saying before that you guys send us some questions and we'll try to answer them. Anything relating to the Team Flare arc, or were we on something? Were we on?
Evie brought up a good point. I just can't remember what it was anymore.
Man, what
yeah.
a point it was. So good.
Harambe?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, but I was talking about how within the scan that we got regarding the 1 hour special, within translations, it said that Zygarde 100% form played a major role within the movie, and now it's going to play a major role in the anime as well. So
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. Thank you.
yeah,
In the movie, Pony-chan did it without being watched by anybody. Like
Alpha Ninjas.
Ash, Bonnie, Serena, none of them were there to see him do it, and he was only 100% for like a couple of minutes. So no one saw him do it, and I think it was just for movie effect. So obviously it didn't have to be canon because Bonnie never saw it. But in the episodes, yeah, if Bonnie sees Pony-chan go 100%, then obviously it's gonna have to be canon.
yeah.
She's not gonna forget that he turned into a giant colossus.
Right.
But yeah, I just thought I point that out.
Right.
Everyone go to Twitter and look at Alpha Ninja's
Yeah, I
tweet.
just saw it right now. I retweeted it. Last few minutes of TAS Official stream in a nutshell.
Do you know where the chips are? The chips you don't know.
Best quality streams ever.
Jesus. All right, guys. Whoever can come up with the best meme for what you just heard right now will get a follow. Just saying.
Nice.
Hambriax Clemont.
All right.
Someone do that. Hambriax Clemont.
All right.
All right.
Wait, were we still on that question, or did we just finish with that?
No, I'm done.
I think we're about done, yeah, for that question.
All right, sounds good. All right, so like I said, guys, ask some questions. We'll try to answer it. Will Steven return? That's a good question. What happened to
Steven Universe? He's in space right now. I don't know.
I know. Oh, spoilers. Okay, there goes half of our audience. Thanks, DJ.
Dead, ruined.
Yeah, if you guys wonder why the TAS Official channel went to poop, you can thank DJ for that.
My bad. I spoiled Steven Universe for everyone.
I'm sure not a lot of you watch it, right?
But
Right.
looking at it seriously, though, Steven, I always thought, and I look back on it because I was like, why aren't we referencing Steven Stone anymore? I think he was only meant to promote Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, sadly.
Yeah.
Because we never saw much of him afterwards. I think he only stays in Hoenn because that's the two Mega Evolution specials he was in took place in Hoenn.
Yeah, I think his time is pretty much up. I think
Yeah,
they
he
did
was.
what they're gonna do with him.
Yeah, he was only in Hoenn. He never said, "Hey, I'm gonna visit the Kalos region." No, he stayed in Hoenn.
Right. So,
Actually, I believe some people said how they saw his jet or something like that in the opening. I'm not too sure if it is or
I
not,
don't
but
know.
a lot of people have been saying it. So
Yeah,
I
wasn't
don't
that
know about
Steven's
that.
helicopter that we saw in the opening? On the updated opening, that is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I felt like that was Steven's helicopter, but I could be wrong. I'm not saying it is. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see until we get a voice cast list or something.
I
for
mean,
him.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Mhm.
If that does turn out to be Steven's helicopter, I'll be happy to see Steven again.
I'll be shocked. Yeah.
Yeah, we get to see
Hey,
more
let him
shine for
work with
the Hoenn.
Shota.
Well, now.
It only makes sense.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I definitely like to see more screen time for the Hoenn champion. But if he doesn't end up returning, it's still a win-win for me regardless of how it goes. Because even if Steven doesn't get involved in all this, there's already too much going on. So, you know, having Steven in there, it'll be out of place for me.
Right. Yeah, I feel like Steven's time is up for that anime. I don't like the way they sent him off, but what are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I just wish we had a better send off, some closure for him. Maybe he had to go do something else, let the gang know. I don't know. I just felt like they did it the wrong way, and we're gonna have to deal with it as fans. So that's just one of the things I didn't like about the send off. All right. Next question: which one is more likely, Mega Charizard X versus Mega Gyarados, Ash Greninja versus Mega Gyarados? Wait, I don't get it.
Oh, you mean in other words?
Is Ash going to fight Lysandre or Alon gonna fight Lysandre?
Simple as that. Yeah, because in the games, because I don't think you play the games as much. Lysander has a Mega Gyarados.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on from that. What will the gang?
Well, rude.
I'm just kidding.
Won't answer the question, I guess.
I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The question.
No, I think the fight belongs to Alon. I think he should, take up his revenge against Lysander in the form of a Pokemon battle. I don't really see Ash taking part in all this, but yeah, the fight does belong to Alon.
I mean, he's got to do something, though. Ash isn't gonna just sit around.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind if both of them were to go up against Lysander if he turns out to be this, ridiculous, overpowered character in the anime.
Right. What about the rest of you guys?
How about
Yeah,
Mega
I'm
Gyarados
feeling
versus
Alon.
Mega Charizard X?
Yeah, I feel Alon too.
I think Alon.
Yeah. It just leaves the question: who is Ash gonna fight then? But yeah, I agree with the Alons too, because Alon, it's his fight. His boss is the one that betrayed him. He gave Sycamore the cold shoulder just to be with Alon, or to be with Lysander for the job. So yeah, it's Alon's fight.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that we got that question out of the way, here's a really interesting one. What will the gang do after the Team Flare arc? A mini arc? Now, okay. First off, there's many things that could happen. I mean, as you guys may know, Sun and Moon. We're supposed to get some news for the anime sometime soon, maybe next month. I personally think they're gonna do a mini arc for a returning companion. If not, I mean, the reason why I feel like that's gonna happen is because they might have heard what was going on in Lumio City with the attack and all, and they decided to go check it out. And guess who? It's one of Ash's companions who also saw Ash competing in the Kalos League and winning it. So I feel like we're gonna get a returning companion arc right after the Team Floor arc. It would only make sense.
Decora La Road. Ash walking back to the Kanto region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone, I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like Brock would return. Maybe I'm just saying that because I want him to return. Yes, it is. Yes, either Brock or Iris. I don't know. Either those two.
I think Iris and Xylem deserve to come back.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, it's tradition.
Well, Iris is the most hinted to come back, not only because she's a female traveling companion, but because she got a Gibble. Why give her a Gibble if she's not gonna come back? Like, what was the point of her catching the Gibble?
That is true.
Right.
Maybe Alon
True.
could help him out with that.
Yeah. Now,
I mean, if we do,
Now, by the
if
time-
Ash wins, one of the things that can happen is we possibly could have that Elite Four arc. I mean, I saw someone mention it before. We could possibly have that Elite Four arc after the whole Kalos thing goes on there. Possibly.
Yeah, that I could see it.
Right.
yeah.
We have yet to see the other Elite Four members except for what we saw Malva and who else?
Cyborg, we've seen
Yeah, we've seen them two. We haven't seen the other two yet.
Yeah, we haven't seen Dresna and Wilkstrom. Well, Wilkstrom he made an appearance in the movie, but that doesn't quite necessarily count.
Yeah.
But yeah, me personally, now keep in mind, you guys, that by the time we get to the Team Flare arc, we're gonna have about 10 to 9 weeks, about 10 weeks left for this current season, which is such a short amount of time for the XY series to, to come up with these ideas on how they're going to close things up. So what I'm thinking is that, unfortunately, I think they're only going to do one episode for the return, for a former companion return, and for the rest of the episodes, they're going to have to set up for Ash's next adventures in the Alola region. Those are the only possible options I can see happening.
Yeah.
Right. Did everyone get to answer it, or we good on that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we're gonna do 2 more questions because it is getting pretty late. So we'll try to end it off. Yeah, like I said, for the last 2 questions. No, please, guys, no questions about if Serena will go to Alola. That's for another discussion or stream.
Right.
Answer's no.
All right. Here's one. Here's one. Do you think Serena will rescue Ash? And if so, how do you think she will do it? Now,
I think we kind of answered this question in our discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So if you wanna know about that, if you wanna know our answer, check out the stream that will be uploaded later on today. All right.
Let's see.
I'm sorry.
One now.
I read the question. This guy.
What's the question?
It's not
Do
appropriate.
you want Haram?
Sure it is. After what's already happened, like anything goes for the
That's
stream.
true.
Let's be
I
honest.
agree with DJ.
All right. If you guys
Lasagna dying.
all right. If you guys said it's okay.
What the fuck?
I'll say it.
I'm sorry for my language.
All right. Here we go. Well,
Whatever.
here we go. Will Ash
Why?
smash if he wins the Kalos League?
Oh my god.
I mean, if there's a 3DS version in the Pokemon world,
You know,
then
I like
yeah.
how he puts it in all caps too. It just
Yeah.
Ash.
Except that. Oh.
Yes, he will be in the new Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean,
Yeah.
it's already been confirmed for.
I don't know what else you could possibly confuse that with.
I know, right? I mean,
Yeah, like really.
we
Yeah,
think of Smash.
I
we think
thought
of
it
Smash
meant
Bros.
like he's gonna
Nothing more,
smash
nothing
the
less.
cage, obviously, that he's
Right.
trapped in.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what he meant.
That's totally what he meant.
He's gonna smash the food that he's gonna eat.
What
Oh
were,
yeah.
yeah. What
Yeah.
were you guys
He's gonna
thinking?
smash lasagna because
Lasagna.
lasagna didn't treat him right before kidnapping him. You know,
Exactly.
before you kidnap something, you gotta treat them right before you take them.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, moving on.
All right. So I think this is the last question, or unless you guys think we already answered this. I don't know. I kind of want to talk about it a bit more if you guys are down.
No,
Yeah.
we can move on.
All right. So okay, fine. Do you guys think someone is going to die in this arc?
The
That'd
only
be a little too dark for Pokemon,
Okay.
but
Not die.
but-
Well, they've done it before, but in fading form or whatever.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Um,
Hunter J. Whoops.
yeah,
Hunter
if
J,
anything-
Mewtwo. I mean Mew. I think Mew.
Yeah. If anything, I think it'll be Lysander of all the characters that's out there.
Yeah, same. Lasan.
I
I
mean,
have to agree. I
yeah.
think Lysandra
Like,
would. Or
yeah,
even
like,
Pony-chan as well,
Cyrus-
which I don't really want to think about.
Cyrus and Diamond and Pearl. What exactly happened to him?
What? Cyrus. Oh, God, I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Cyrus.
Cyrus. There we go.
from
Yeah.
Team Galactic. I was like, he didn't die, but
He just transporting himself into his own universe.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Hunter J. Oh god.
Oh yeah, that was by far one of the top 10 anime deaths so
God.
far on Watch Mojo.
Yeah,
You-
she died.
Yeah, Lysandre or Clembot. That's also a possibility. as well.
Clembot.
Yeah.
Clembot. Clembott's gonna die. Yeah, he's done. He's a robot too, so like it won't offend anybody. It won't offend any kids. Yeah, he's dead.
I feel like he's gonna die in the most
As
stupidest
long
way
as
ever,
it's
though.
not mini as long as
Flips
it's
on a
not mini
banana.
Clembot, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't know, yo.
All
Like
right.
this would happen. I'll laugh if this happens. Like Peluche is just flexing after defeating one of the Team Flare grunts, and he's just flexing, and Clembot's head just falls off. Like, oops.
I see
That's how
that.
Clembot dies.
Yeah, I see that happening. No, I don't think Shoto's gonna die. They're no, they no.
No,
No.
no.
No, I don't see that happening.
Bonnie, guys, come on, Bonnie, are you serious?
I gained some EXP for the last time.
Bonnie can't die. That take the game. That take the show to a way far new level of dark.
Yeah.
I mean,
You were gonna say something?
oh no.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You know what? One more question and that's it, and we'll try to end it off here because it is getting.
Hashtag
really
guys.
Puma, we'll set that question aside for a completely different topic that other YouTubers will be interested in. DJ, anyways.
Oh.
What?
Team Rocket will die? No, not. Come on. You're talking about Team Rocket.
It's
They'll
Team
just
Rocket.
blast off
Come
again.
on.
Team
mean,
Rocket
if
never died.
Yeah,
It's
they're immortal.
impossible.
Confirmed. They actually are. You're not wrong. You're absolutely right. All right.
They're immortal.
Didn't they survive like a few hyper beams at a time or something?
Exactly.
Right.
Immortal.
They could survive anything. All right, guys, come on. Real serious question.
how
Ask
about
some
one
real
thing?
serious questions.
Giovanni returns. Will it happen? Giovanni versus Lasagna. Will it happen?
Will Harambe give Lysandre?
Oh my god.
You guys are killing me, man.
This isn't my vision at all. Except he's a gorilla, so it would be people who are like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then,
He'll
know,
be treating Lysandra the way he treated that kid.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's gonna be like the Avengers, like where Lysandre is gonna be beaten by Harambe. Wait, that rhymes. Lysandre.
Oh
Okay.
god.
And then you just see everyone else in the background, like the Avengers pose when Loki's in the floor. Like you see Ash, Serena, everyone else there
Mhm.
pose like the Avengers.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Harambe photoshopped in there. All right.
Okay, so. Well, yeah, I saw a question, but now I lost it.
Oh. Go ahead, Tess. Take
All right,
it away.
yeah, quick one. Because this guy keeps on asking, do you think Delia and Grace will meet ever? No. Moving on.
No.
No. Yeah.
No, it's not gonna. No.
that'd be cool,
No.
but probably
Yeah.
not.
I'll be fairly impressed,
wouldn't
but
do it.
no.
We did a discussion on that though, so if you want to go check it out,
We did
it's,
do that.
Yeah.
It's somewhere
Okay,
around our channel.
How about this? Will Astrid and Remo do anything?
Ooh, maybe like a brief, a brief shot of them like taking out a grunt, but that's it. I don't see them doing.
Yeah,
anything else.
they're one of those trainers that they're one of those strong trainers that, they're strong, but they have this minor role.
Right.
So
They
yeah,
were
I think the least
were
they could do
meant
is.
to be gym leaders and not much else. Well, not yeah.
Yeah.
Ramos, yeah, I don't see Ramos being physically active. He's
'Cause
just
he's
some old
old.
man. Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
some old man.
he'll break his back unfortunately.
He'll have
so,
a cup
yeah.
of tea with them. He'll be like, let's reason this out and let's have a cup of tea.
Like, I'm sure he'll hear
That
about the
happens.
crisis. I'm sure he'll hear about the crisis, but he won't actively do anything about it.
Chill in his tree.
Yeah.
He'll be giving out tea to the Team Flare grunts, which turns out to be
Yeah,
poison.
exactly.
The signal was lit. You must go to the light. All right. Well, I don't think anyone else is asking. Okay, will Blaziken Mask have any use in this arc? Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
They've
of
been
course.
built.
They built,
Yeah,
they built
definitely.
him up.
Hands down, yeah.
Yeah,
they
they've been.
built him up.
Yeah, they've been building him up episode after episode. They've been
They
giving
built
us.
him up at the first episode. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's definitely gonna play a role in this arc. If not, then that's bad writing right there. You had an opportunity and you didn't take it. All right.
Yeah, so I think that's a good way to close things off.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's it.
Yeah, it's getting late. I know over there for the view Eastern people.
You're right.
Mm.
All right, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. I know things didn't work out the way they should have. Sorry for the audio issues. I'll try to prevent that from happening in future streams. I want to thank Nick of Awesomeness and Tyrone for helping us out with this podcast.
No problem, man.
No problem.
If you guys don't know, they actually have their own YouTube channels. You should definitely go subscribe to them. They talk about Pokemon and other animes that you guys probably be interested in. Their links and their YouTube and all that will be in the description below. Be sure to check them out. Subscribe if you can. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I also want to thank Alpha Evie and DJ for helping me out doing this. Like I said, I'll try to fix this audio issue. We will be doing a live stream next week, hopefully talking about something that you guys have been asking me to do for a while now. So, and I've been meaning to do as well. So hopefully you guys tune in. Anything else you guys want to say?
Dicks out for her on there.
It was bound to happen.
I know. I
I'm
say
calling
that.
it now. Alana's gonna murder lasagna.
That was bound to
I'm
happen.
calling it. I'm calling it.
Yeah, but yeah. Final thoughts. Keep in mind, you guys. First part of the Kalos League finals happening.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday. Be sure to tune in. Reaction by me. You guys know where to tune in. All right.
Thursday, my dudes.
It is. All right, guys. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys in whatever stream or video I make next. Talk to you guys later, and good night.
Alright.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
See ya.
Hope your ears are okay.
Yeah.
Harambe.